So this is the Guild 2 Renaissance, and I saw this on Steam the other day, and I was doing a little research on it, and I guess originally it came out as the Guild 2, and the dev went under because the game was super buggy and pretty horrible, and but the idea was really, really good, and the community actually went in and revamped it and fixed a lot of the bugs and re-released it as Renaissance. And I figured, well, if the community loves a game that much, there has to be a reason. It has to have something at the core that makes people like it. And so it was only $10 on Steam, so I got it. And it's buggy. The graphics are terrible because it's old. The animations are horrible, and I love the game. It's amazing. It's hard to explain, but it is truly an amazing game, and I totally get why the community loves it. So let's go ahead and start, and I'll kind of explain to the best of my ability. There's so much in this game, it's hard to even talk about it all, but I'll do my best here. So the idea is that you pick where you start, and there's all these different places, and different cities have different economies and stuff like that. The idea is that you take your dynasty and you grow it, and how you grow it is up to you. So I'm going to set years to 1 year per round. That means that one full day, one 24-hour period will be at the end. It switches to the next year. You can move it up to 4 if you want it to go faster, but I like having more control, so I do 1. And this controls the sessions of office, so that's the politicking part of it, which we'll talk about later. Number of dynasties. These are going to be computer-controlled dynasties, and they're going to want to run you out of business just like you want to run them out of business. And then difficulty. All this does is change how much money you start with. So I leave it in the middle. I think it starts you out with 4,000 gold, which is enough to buy a business, get a new title, and get started. So I'm going to choose my coat of arms, and we'll go to character creation. Sure, I'll use that. And my class. So there's 4 classes in the game, and the classes depend on what you can build. So patrons can build like inns, bake shops, farms, fish catcheries. What is the people that fish? Fishermen. Whatever, fishing shack, whatever it's called. Craftsmen can build brickery, carpenter shop, stuff like that. Scholars can build churches, hospitals, and like a pawn shop. And then rogues, they build like taverns and mercenary quarters and stuff like that. So we're gonna start out as a patron, and zodiac sign. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Sex, male, religion. I will be Protestant, and since this is what I played last time, it's remembered what points I had, but you can add points to different things, and we'll go with that for now. Yes, I'll be this handsome, poorly bearded fellow. Indeed. Okay. So, like I was saying, the whole point of the game is that you want to increase your dynasty, both your money, your businesses, your power, your influence, while simultaneously protecting yourself from other dynasties and the like. Okay, normally I'm standing outside my hut. Where
My grain is not moldy.
I am in my hut. Yes, fantastic. Remember when I said this game has glitches?
With pleasure.
It's got a lot of character. Alright, so there's my handsome fellow with his bago coin, ready to take on the world. Ooh, somebody's building a building. Okay, so let's get started. We want to start a business. So, like I was saying, here are the businesses we can start as a patron. These are more money-making ones, and they cost more. We only have 4,000, so we're stuck to these. If we zoom out here, we can look. Where am I? I'm in the township of Dornwheeler. Dornwheeler. Yep, that. And I think if we scrooch over here, yeah, there's a couple cities, which means there's multiple markets to sell from. So in our city, anyone know? We have an armory. We'll just kind of browse here what we have. Huts. We have a church. We have a bake shop. We have a weaving mill. Oh, we have a public house. I want to start a public house. Maybe we'll just start our own. So let's check real quick with the assembly house, and let's see what's for sale, because maybe the public house is for sale. Bake shop's for sale. Robber's Nest, church, woodcutters, pawnbrokers. No. No. Doesn't matter. We'll make our own right next door. So, where you actually place your stuff, if you watch people's pattern of traffic, as you can see, I have the game paused, but let's unpause it. Let's see. People are most likely going to be walking along through here. So let's build a public house, and let's put it, yeah, that seems like a pretty good intersection. Alright, so they're going to start building me a public house.
I must do something about these rodents,
And
and
we are
with
going
pleasure.
to go over here to the assembly house. We're going to buy a title. Titles dictate your standing in society and how many businesses you can have and if you can apply for public office. So if we look, this is a pretty small town. So there's only 3 public offices. As mayor, you have some privileges. You can immunity, so you can't get charged in court, which is always a good idea for the mayor, right? Shouldn't people in power not be able to commit crimes? Seems like a good idea. Embezzle public money, set sales tax. And later on we can work our way up through those, but right now I just want to purchase a title. So let's go in here. Remember why I said it was old and the animations are horrible? This might actually be my
So, you would
favorite
like to
one.
acquire a new title?
This plague
Okay,
of
we're gonna
rats
tell
has me
him
at my wits' end.
Purchase a title. Love the animation on this guy.
Ah, greetings. A lovely spring morning, isn't it?
Spring morning and
So, this pile goes here, and a quick notarization of this certificate. Now, what can I do for you?
oh, you can give me a title, good sir.
So, let's get down to business.
But of course.
You shall soon receive a dispatch informing you of the outcome.
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you, my good sir. Thank you. Okay, alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. That took too long. Okay. So you can also just buy a title by hitting that button, but it's okay.
Providing for body
So
and soul
we
can be
have a
heavy
building going up over
responsibility.
here, and we have $1,700 after gold, excuse me, after buying that title and purchasing a business. So let's go
Blessed
ahead and
are
head over
those
here.
who
A
do.
new building
Yahoo!
has been finished.
What's it called? The Merry Mug. Yeah, I like that. We'll leave it that. We'll leave it in that. So, whenever you have a business, where am I? There I am. I'm in no hurry.
If that's all it is.
Can we go in? There we go. So, if you look, we're inside the business. Aha! I have myself a serving wench. And I'm in
What?
here. So, I could serve guests, but I have no guests. So, no point, sir. Ooh, did I go into
Congratulations.
Yay, I'm a yeoman. So this lets me upgrade my house and own 2 businesses. Perfect. So, let's look at production. What do I have? Building comes with wheat, 6 wheat. So I can make grain porridge, and that's all I can make. So I will have my wench maid go make me some grain porridge, which sounds terrible. But that's what we got. And I want to make some alcohol, because what's the point of eating terrible porridge if you don't have anything to wash it down with? So we need alcohol. Alcohol is made with fruit, which you can see the prices there. So the whole idea is that your building comes with 1 worker and 1 transport. I'll tell my guy to make some grain porridge too. Get on it.
Where to?
Okay, so I'm gonna take my cart and take her to market, which is like 5 feet away, which is fantastic. And we're gonna look. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? We need food. 73 gold. Ugh, fruit is expensive right now. Be cheaper just to buy the weak beer and sell it in my store or my inn. That sucks. Huh. Okay. Dang. I need an orchard. Alright, well maybe we'll just sell porridge. Nothing wrong with that. So we will use the world's most inaccurate slider, and we will buy ourselves some grain.
Where would you like to go to?
I would like to go back here and unload that. So, now if we go here, we look, producing porridge. So the whole game is based off an economy, right? So if I look at this porridge, looks like if I'm selling it on the market, it'll sell for 32. Where am I? I'm in. What city is this? Yeah, we already established it. Okay, it looks like it'll sell for the most here, actually, on the market. However, since this is an inn, I'm going to move it down here, which means patrons can actually walk in the door and buy it. It only sell for 32 instead of 55, but I want to get people in my inn, because then they'll start spending money. Generally, but I don't have any alcohol, so it kind of defeats purpose. But you get the idea. So what you're going to do is you want to grow your business. You're going to buy improvements for your business. So let's say a large cooking pot. That'll increase my productivity. And so what's kind of actually fun is if you come in here, I actually don't know where the fireplace is going to install, but if we go to fireplace, and beer mug collection. So there's my beer mug collection. So you actually see the improvements. Yeah, pretty dead. Nobody wants my plain porridge. So it's my first building. I'm gonna get started and we will work up from there. Now, if I want to go outside my craft, I have to find a wife. And I have to find a wife in a different craft. So if I look in here, we can see who are the best candidates for me out there. We have a Paula, who is a scholar, and another patron, a scholar, a craftsman, and I don't know what she is, but she's 37, so we're gonna pass. Sorry. Sure, scholar, why not? So we're gonna take our guy off making porridge, and we're gonna go tell him to court Paula. Kind of tells you a little bit about them. Fine, you don't really care. We're so smooth, it won't matter. I wish I know that beard. I mean, really. Almost poofy pants. Forget about it.
Providing for body and soul can be a heavy
deal.
responsibility.
Alright, we're gonna run across town until we find her. I don't know where she is. She's in a worker's hut, so I won't be able to do it. But anyways, I could marry her, and then I could build scholar buildings. And you can work up from there. Later on, you can apply for government positions and gain influence. Let's see. Let's actually go ahead and do this. Let's load a game I've had going for a while. You can actually see, here's my
Time for
family.
work.
Same bearded gentleman, looking a little older now. I'm 43. So I have quite a bit more money in this. I have 156,000. It just keeps going up because all my businesses are automated, and I have all my family in the top political spots, which gives me all sorts of political power to do things. Believe it or not, I'm not corrupt. You can be
Yes.
corrupt. You can assassinate people. You can kidnap people. You can blackmail people. I haven't done any of that with this character. It's been totally legit. But I'm in a podunk town, and if you look at my book at evidence, I've had my spies on everybody constantly, and nobody does anything in this town because it's tiny, and I pretty much own it now. So, but that aside, if we leave the building here, you can actually see all the red flags are mine. So fishing hut, stonemason, there's my house. I don't even remember buying a church. Apparently I own a church. Who knew? Bakery. Oh, I think it's my daughter's. Yeah. Storage area. Yeah, so I own like 3/4 of this town. Whoa! Yeah, promised you some glitches. Easy. But yeah, so it's a ton of fun. If you like empire building, simulation, market, it's a lot of fun. You can micromanage your businesses and choose exactly what they produce and how much and who works on what, and make a lot of money depending on the market. Or you can set them to automation and the AI is horrible and you'll make like no money. But when you have so many businesses, it's easier to do it that way. but there's so much fun stuff to do. It's amazing. I can't say enough good things about it. Even with all the glitches and the funny animations, it's an awesome game. And so I'm gonna be doing some tutorials, just kind of showing you how to get started, because I went through all the tutorials that it comes with, which were actually made by the community, and it still didn't really scratch the surface. So we'll do that. Lovely evening. And but yeah, thanks for watching, and check it out. If you got $10, burn a hole in your pocket, totally worth it.